Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Bobby with Lastswimcustoms, and we are going to fill an order today. By far the most popular thing on the channel as far as views go is MF Motor Oil, which is no surprise. It's a very popular color, has that really pronounced green to red color shift. But we got an order today for 15 bags of 5-inch angled rib stick baits, which is a mold from Epic Bait Molds. Incredible mold. I have a couple of them here, and we are going to fill that order. You're not going to have to watch me make all 15 bags. Obviously, I'm going to do a cut, but it'll give us kind of a refresher. We'll mix up some motor oil. Since I'm doing so many, I'm going to run two 2-cup amounts at the same time. The recipe for this is what I use. The customer wanted straight motor oil, no flake. I usually use black flake in my motor oil setups, but they wanted just straight motor oil. So we're going to do 35 drops per cup for 1 cup. These are 2 cups, so obviously we'll have to double that and go from there. But we're going to use some 242 Bait Plastics medium. We're going to mix these cups up with some plastisol. We'll get some pigment in them, and then we'll start working through this order. And I figured I'd bring you guys along, and you can check out a little bit more of the famous motor oil. Okay, we got you guys a little top-down view. Now, if you're going to use motor oil, make sure you shake the living crap out of it. Shake it until you are sure that it is mixed. Okay. I think we're going to put 70 drops in this, so it's 35 drops a cup. But I was trying to make sure that this is going to play nicely with the 2 cups. It's looking pretty good, so I'm going to work up to that. Okay, that is 70 drops there. It is a really crazy color. It has got that really bizarre green-red color shift. So there it is. That's 70 drops in 2 cups, so 35 drops for 1 cup. I'll leave the recipe on the screen in case you want to take a screenshot of it. That way you always got it, and it just makes it a little easier for you guys. So now that that's done, throw my glove on. I'll scoot this over here. Okay, now let's run this first batch of stick baits and check out how this color looks. Oh, it looks good on the injector there. This is my second batch to make up. The first batch I made up, I was filming it, and I guess I didn't mix my motor oil very well, and it was more of like a reddy brown color. I don't know. It looked like garbage. So that's why I was saying make sure if you have problems that you're mixing your color very well. I mean, I had to shake the crap out of it. So definitely make sure it's mixed well. That way you guys don't have any problems. But this is looking much better. A little bit of user error on the first batch, but that's okay. I will turn it into something different and make a custom run of baits with it. It still looks cool. It almost looks like an earthworm color. So it's actually not all that disappointing. I'm probably going to drop a touch of red in it and then turn it into a earthworm color. But here's these. We'll wait for these to cool off, and then I'll give you a look at this ratio of motor oil to plastic, and you can see if you like this color for yourself. Not bad at all. That is a really good motor oil ratio, and you can see in that sprue there just how that color comes through and how it's leaving red on my hand. But let's see if I can tilt these upright. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. That has definitely a lot of red coming through it. Kind of hard to do this with one hand, but You can see on the tips there, you got a little bit of red coming through there, and just got that really nice motor oil color coming through. Check out those sprues. You can really see it coming through on those sprues there. That just looks really good. Yeah, that is why that is such a popular color. Just very, very unique. And they look really good. Yeah, look at that. That is such an awesome color change right there. Okay, if you're running these molds a lot, I'll give you a little bit of a tip here. You can take your molds and clamp them together here. And then you can take two molds that you're not using, try to get them the same height. This is two other molds from Epic, and I'm just going to put them here on the sides, and then I'm going to take my clamps and clamp over, just like I would if I was going to shoot them. And that molds, those two molds being on the side, will help draw heat out from the middle. And since you're not shooting into them, they're going to have an extra layer of heat dissipation. It doesn't work as good as having cooling blocks, but if you need to dissipate a little bit of heat so that you can work a little bit faster, that is definitely an option. And it just kind of helps dissipate it. Or if you want to shoot them, I guess you can, but it ain't going to help as much with your trying to dissipate heat. But it just gives you another way to draw heat out of your molds if you're just shooting them really quick. I'm doing 15 bags of those, which means I have to shoot these 15 times, so therefore I'm going to be running it fairly hard. But I have other stuff to be doing in the shop, so I'm just going to kind of do it at my own pace. I'm not in a big hurry, but it does help with heat just so that I can demold a little quicker. I've got two injectors now, so I can work a little faster than I once could. So being able to dissipate a little extra heat definitely is helpful. Okay, those are all topped off. And then I'm going to do a time lapse of shooting some other ones. And then we're going to take a look at a bundle of them. We'll put them on that tray. We'll carry them out in the sun, and we will take a look at them all together. Because if you get a bunch together, you can really see how well that color tends to show off in the sunlight. Doing it in here, it just doesn't give it justice to what it is out on the water. So stick around, watch the time lapse, hang out, and yeah, we'll see how these turn out. Okay, I jacked around and kind of let the sun go down a little bit. But yeah, this is the awesome motor oil baits we got going here. And I'll take them in there under the LED and see if that makes a difference. Still pretty hard to see in here, but you can kind of see that red coming through there. I shouldn't have messed around quite as long and let the sun get down on me. But it's taking longer to make these than I kind of expected, so they do look good though. You can kind of see that reddish orange color coming through as the light overhead hits it. But yeah, this is just part of them. I'm not done yet. There's still some more. It'll probably come over into here. But I just kind of wanted to give you a look before it got any darker. All right, that is a lot of stick baits, 120 stick baits there. But yeah, they are ready to go. They look really good. So yeah, that's 120 stick baits in MF Changeable Motor Oil. We've done it before, but it is absolutely a classic color and it works really good. And the customer was pretty excited to get these. So I'm excited to get these shipped out, get them bagged up. They need to sit for a little while before I throw them in some bags. But overall, pretty pleased with how they turned out. I think they will be pretty satisfied with them. So hope they go on to catch some big fish. If you want to pick up any of the molds we used today, you can head on down to the description. There will be a link to Epic Bait Molds where you can head on over and pick up an incredible lineup of molds. I have a bunch of them, never been dissatisfied with them, so definitely go over and check that out if you are a bait maker or looking to get into it. If you want to buy any baits from me, you can head on down to the description as well. There'll be a link to my Etsy store all that money gets to go back into this so that I can keep making these videos for you guys, showing you new things, doing some unboxings. I'm about to film a custom color that's going to be a limited edition run on the website, so you might hang around for that. Hang around for the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. That's also going to be in collaboration with Epic Bait Molds, so definitely hang around for that. If you enjoyed the video, smash that like button, subscribe. It really does help the channel out, and it's just that much quicker we get to the 1,000 subscriber giveaway, which just means that I can give back to you guys a little bit more. You guys are a fantastic community, and I do appreciate you watching. Thank you for your order, and I'll catch you in the next one.